So on March 25th, USC big man Onyeka Okongwu declared for the 2020 NBA draft. So I haven't done a Hornets rebuild in a minute, so I was like, why don't we combine the two? Let's do Onyeka Okongwu Charlotte Hornets rebuild. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? And today we are going to be doing, obviously, what I just said, a realistic Hornets rebuild centered around Onyeka Okongwu. So I just went through the draft lottery, and cool, so I should be able to get Okongwu unless the Pistons take him at 1, but that won't happen. So I know you're going to say, oh, Bill Russell rebuild, Michael Jordan rebuild. The Michael Jordan rebuild should come up on Saturday or Sunday, so be on the lookout for that. And then Bill Russell will probably be early next week, or if I decide to do the Greg Popovich first. So I know you're going to comment that, so that's what's going to happen. I do want to get a new trainer. We'll keep James Borrego for now, but we will fire our assistant coach, and maybe we'll promote Owen Taylor one day. And then, yeah, we should probably fire Wyatt Sampson as well. And let's pick up whoever that is, Owen Masters. Yeah, maybe Mitch Kupchak is basically on his way out. We're the GM now, so yeah, we kind of clear house besides our head scout. You know what? Let's fire him as well. Just these guys don't have good ratings. And yeah, if Borrego maybe doesn't pan out, we'll fire him. But he usually does okay in 2K. I might need to look for a new draft class because I don't know how, but Killian Hayes fell to me at the 37th pick, so we'll have him. Maybe he'll be a G League guy, who knows. And I took Aaron Nesmith in the second round as well with the 56th pick. But yeah, Okongwu is going to be our guy here. He will be our starting center throughout the video. So technically, yeah, but team option as expected. We are going to bring back Devontae Graham, obviously. Sure, we'll bring back Khalid Martin. But yeah, our starting five is kind of figured out. So we would have Graham, Rozier at the 2. I probably should have traded Monk on draft night. Kind of messed that up. Bridges at the 3. And then Washington at the 4, Okongwu at the 5. So we could roll with something like that. But before free agency starts, I do want to trade away Malik Monk. I think his time in Charlotte might be near the end. So obviously I would have loved to maybe trade him. Okay, Achua went in the top 10, never mind. I really don't know what I should get for him, because maybe I could have got like the 35th pick in the second round or something like that. So if a team is heavily interested, maybe like the Spurs, they have too many guards. The Sixers, you know what? The Sixers do own some good second round picks. But of course they can't afford Malik Monk. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to be trading Malik Monk to the Washington Wizards. So in an in-division trade for 2 second-round picks, it'll be a Chicago swap bets with Detroit. So that could be a very high second-round pick next year. And a Chicago 2023 second-round pick. Actually, never mind. That's a 2022 second-round pick. Either way, it could be valuable down the line. So they agree to that. We get Malik Monk off the team. So after this year, Batum will be a free agent. Rozier will be an expiring. Zeller will be a free agent. We will have some cap space next year. And obviously, I definitely want to do a Cole Anthony Hornets rebuild down the line because the Carolina connection. But today, Okongwu's our guy. And honestly, I don't really think we should go out and really sign anyone. I think Hayes could be in the G League as well as Nesmith. Kind of develop those guys. So yeah, we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll say. Sure. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I think I'm going to sound like a small forward. Or we'll bring back Jalen McDaniels. But that's going to be it during free agency. I'm not going to be making any splashes. Actually, yeah, let's get a backup small forward or power forward for next year's season, or honestly shooting guard. Yeah, we'll get a backup shooting guard. D'Anthony Melton, Jordan McRae, who's a good system fit for us. I mean, that would be cool. But yeah, let's give like an Alec Burks on a 2-year deal with the team option, sure. And he will accept that deal. So we are going to re-announce rights on everybody but Jalen McDaniels. I know it is on an uneventful offseason, but we are rebuilding, or we're going to kind of continue our rebuild, and I'm kind of going to be okay with if we're bad next year as well. So McDaniels comes back on the qualifying offer, so we only have 1 player in the 80s. We're definitely going to need to improve on that. But yeah, if you guys know a really good draft class on PC, let me know. We should have 3 training camps, and we do. So I do want to send Onyeka Okongwu to on-top potential because I know he's not an A+. Yeah, he was an A-. Let's send Devontae Graham to perimeter shooting. I want him to be a lights-out shooter if he's going to be our franchise point guard. And then we'll also send offensive fundamentals, or excuse me, we'll send Miles Bridges to offensive fundamentals. All right, so I'm sending Killian Hayes and Aaron Nesmith to the G League. And then, yes, so our rotation is going to be Graham, Rozier at the 2, Bridges at the 3, Washington at the 4, and Okongwu at the 5. So the same starting rotation as they had this year in real life, but we are swapping out Zeller for Okongwu. And then off the bench, we do have Burks, Zeller, Batum, McDaniels, and Cody Martin. So it is a weak team, definitely. System proficiency, balance is only 2.5 stars. We're not going to be very good, but that's going to be okay. So yeah, I'm guessing our pick is, yeah, we're the 30th team going into the preseason power rankings. We're probably not going to make the playoffs. I'll see you guys at the end of our first simulated season. So yeah, we weren't very good here in season number 1 as we go 32-50. We didn't make the playoffs in the Eastern Conference, and we also didn't have any like other first round picks in this draft. So we will have ours. So going into the lottery, we will be 4, 5. I think we'll have the 6th pick going into the lottery. So we could get lucky, but probably not. As we check out the stats from this year, Devontae Graham was really good. He averaged 18.5 points, 8 assists, over a steal and a half a game, 3.5 rebounds, and was 46, 42, 83. That's really solid. Alec Burks was also really solid for us because he shot 39 from 3, 16 points. I think I might pick up his team option. What was it, around 5 mil? No, 7.9. We'll see. Maybe we'll decline it and then offer him a new deal. Miles Bridges, 16 points, 6 rebounds, shot 38 from 3. We're going to decide, or going to have to decide this offseason if we want to trade him or if we're going to commit to him and give him the contract extension next year. So we'll decide on that. Terry Rozier, 15 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 33 from 3, 87 from the line. He will be an expiring deal. I think we could be able to move him if we want to go that route. Okongwu as a rookie was really good. 13, 9, assist and a half, over a steal, over 2 blocks a game, and 49 from the field. I will definitely take that. And then PJ Washington, 9.5 and 6. We'll have to see if he's going to be our starting power forward for the future either, and the bench really wasn't that important. So, yeah, let's see who wins it all. And it is going to be the LA Lakers. Anthony Davis is your finals MVP. They beat the Raptors in 7. All right, so draft lottery time. Can we please get lucky? Because I would love to add maybe Cade Cunningham to this team, or somebody in that realm like a Jalen Johnson or a Jalen Green. But I have a feeling we're going to drop to 7. I don't know if we can drop to 8, but if we can, I think we might. So let's see. Do we get lucky here? And yeah, no. I mean, no, we don't. Oh, of course, we go from 6 to 8 as expected. All right, so we could try to trade up in this draft. I would have to probably throw in next year's first if I wanted to do that. James Borrego, I think we are going to fire him. We are going to try to start fresh here. I am not going to promote Owen Taylor. I'm going to pick up Logan Schmidt, who has pretty solid ratings, and we do sign him. So we have a whole new front office or coaching staff since I became the GM. So let's go here to the NBA draft. And there's actually a couple guys I think we can target. So Cade Cunningham and Evan Mobley. We're probably not going to get Mobley, or we're probably not going to get Cunningham, and we just drafted Okongwu. So other guys that I'm interested in is Jalen Johnson, Scotty Barnes, Jalen Green, and then also Terrence Clark as well. So I'm going to see how the lottery or the draft goes. And then if somebody falls, maybe I would be willing to part ways with maybe this Bulls second and maybe my pick next year, top 10 protected, to move up. But let's see how this goes, and I'll see you guys either at rookie signings or if I make a draft night trade. All right, so the top 4 just went, and it went Cunningham, Johnson. I really wanted Jalen Green, and then Evan Mobley. I was hoping Evan Mobley would go 3, and then I would try to trade up to 4. So if we're looking at the big board here remaining, so a potential guy could be Scotty Barnes if we think he could fit next to Onyeka Okongwu. And then also, I wouldn't mind like a Terrence Clark here as well. So I think I'm going to wait it out until one of those guys go. Because I think we are at 8 here, and we are at, what, pick 5? There goes Scotty Barnes. All right, I really don't want the Pistons to take my guy, so I'm going to trade pick 8. Maybe Terry Rozier if the Pistons are interested in him. So let's go here. I think the Pistons might have dropped really far in this draft. So this is to get our guy Terrence Clark. And then I will also throw in this second from the Bulls in 2023. And also my second next year. And then also I'll throw in this second. So we're going to be giving up 3 seconds, Terry Rozier, and my pick just to move up 2 spots. And I think, I mean, would they do 4 second-round picks and 8 to move up 2 spots? Okay, so I'd even need to give up Terry Rozier, who, if anything, after this year, I could re-sign him and he could be a bench guy for us. So I think I'm gonna go Terrence Clark here out of Kentucky, and maybe this means we're gonna trade Miles Bridges. So yeah, Clark is the same overall as Scotty Barnes, and yeah, we got that trade done. We are gonna sign our only draft pick, so we're gonna pick up the option on Bridges. Burks, I'm going to revisit him in free agency. I forgot we're going to have Killian Hayes now and Aaron Nesmith, so that is going to be huge. I'm not going to bring back the Martin twins. Yeah, I'm not going to bring them back. So we are going to bring back these guys, and I'm going to look to immediately, I think, move on from Miles Bridges. Just going to see if a team is interested in him. He did just shoot 38 from 3, and he's still only 23 years old. I would take on a future first. I would take on a player. Let's try to find something. All right, so there was really only one team offering me a first-round pick for Miles Bridges, and I think I'm going to accept it. And that is from the Sacramento Kings here. They also were willing to give me Furkan Korkmaz, who I don't know if I really want. So if they're willing to give me some type of player, they also just drafted Cade Cunningham, so maybe they're going to trade Fox like that happened in the, what rebuild was it? It was the Obi Toppin Timberwolves rebuild. So yeah, I don't know if there's any other player here on the Kings that I really want. I mean, Obi Toppin, but yeah, so honestly, if you're going to give me a top, I mean, would you give me your first next year? Unprotected? What about if we made it like, hold on a second, my top 5 protected here, Sacramento. Next year, top 5 protected for Miles Bridges. Okay, so we do that. So we pick up our first round pick for Miles Bridges, who the potential is still there for, and the Kings are banking on that. So we are going to offer the qualifying offer to Graham and McDaniel. Sure, free agency. Do we have a free agents of our own? So yeah, Graham we're going to want to bring back. Maybe Cody Zeller as a backup center. Yeah, and I think Giannis would want to come here. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really see anybody wanting to come here right now. I don't think we're that good yet. Unless we're going to overpay for somebody after moratorium. So let's see if that happens. So yeah, I'm not going to sign anybody until after the moratorium period. So we won't re-announce the rights on Cody Zeller yet, or Alec Burks. But I don't think I'm going to bring back the Martin twins at all. And Devontae Graham was going to get a deal from the Timberwolves. It's a 3-year, $43 million deal. We are going to definitely match that. All right, so Bam Adebayo is now unrestricted. I wouldn't go after that. Wow, we just dropped 20 and 10 last year. What are they doing? Drummond is here. I don't need a center. That's the thing. And I don't need a point guard. I need kind of every other position but that. I mean, Lauri Markkanen would be a very interesting fit if the Bulls are just not going to match it. Interesting. I could have maybe did a swap for him and Bridges. But you know what? I'm going to keep an eye on Markkanen if they re-announce the rights on him. So let's see here. Does Markkanen get a deal? Yeah, never mind. The Bulls are going to offer him a deal. Okay, that would have been an interesting pickup. I don't really want Julius Randle. We could test or see what free agency is going to look like next year. But we will need to fill some holes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys for next year. Okay, so I definitely want a backup point guard. Who could that be? George Hill, maybe, as a vet. Monte Morris. I think I'm going to get Sato on a 1-year deal worth about like 13 mil, so he would come here just to be a backup. And then I also want a backup center. And I think we might as well just go after Cody Zeller. He knows the system, so we'll give him a 2-year deal. Or even though we got a new head coach, so technically he wouldn't know the new system. So we pick up Sato and Cody Zeller. I don't think I'm going to bring back Alec Burks. I want to give Killian Hayes and Aaron Nesmith a shot. So that is going to be it for me. So Terry Rozier is our highest player here at 82. Grimm's an 81. Washington up to an 80. So I think we'll definitely show some improvement next year. We'll have a better head coach, at least ratings-wise. All right, so I want to play our young guys a lot this year. So we will have a Graham, Rozier, Clark, Washington, Okongwu starting 5, with Killian Hayes and Aaron Nesmith getting the majority of the minutes off the bench, and then we'll have Sato and Zeller getting 15 and 13 apiece. So our system proficiency is now 3-star perimeter centric. Okay, we do have a 3.5-star 7 seconds, so we'll go to that. And our preseason power ranking went from 30 to 29, so hey, improvement. I'll take it. So I'll see you guys at the end of the second season, and we'll see if we do better or worse. So at the end of the second regular season, this team goes 35 and 47. So that is a 3-win improvement. And you remember why or you remember that the Heat didn't bring back Bam? That is why, because they got Giannis Antetokounmpo, who was the MVP. We didn't make the playoffs with a 35 and 47 record, as we shouldn't. So let's see where we're going to be picking in the lottery. Okay, it's going to be, all right, it's going to be around like 9 or 10, so maybe we'll get lucky this year. Let's check out the stats. So Devontae Graham had a very similar season. Actually was better. His shooting went up 3%. He averaged 16.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, 8 assists, 48, 45, 85 splits. Rozier 16 and 5. 45, 38, 93 splits. He was pretty efficient. We'll see if we're going to want to bring him back. Okongwu, 16 and 11. All right, and almost 3 blocks a game. Dude is a beast for us. Terrence Clark, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 4.5 assists. Was not very efficient, though, so that hurts. Killian Hayes, 14 and 3.5. He was okay. 35 from 3. Don't tell me he's a free... Damn it, he's a restricted free agent already. Same with Aaron Nesmith. He shot 40% from downtown. And then PJ Washington about 12 and 6.7 rebounds a game. We'll see if we're going to want to trade him like we've done with Monk, Bridges, now, so Sato and Zeller really weren't that important as they shouldn't have been. So yeah, let's see who wins it all. So the 76ers win it all, and Ben Simmons is your finals MVP. They beat the Mavericks in 5. Draft lottery for the 2022 NBA draft. We will have, oh, I forgot our pick. Oh, we might have Sacramento's pick. Okay, so our pick is actually 9 going into the lottery. This Sacramento pick, we want, oh no, it was top 10? No, I think I made it top 5 protected. So if it's not in the top 5, we'll get to keep it, but watch them get lucky. And no, they didn't. So we actually have the 8th and 10th picks in this draft. Maybe I see a trade coming. Let's see. All right, I'm exploring possibly doing this trade with the Knicks and picking up Lauri Markkanen, who put up 18 and 6 last year, but wasn't very efficient whatsoever from the field. So I wonder if they would take 8 and 10 for Markkanen. That is a pretty generous offer, and he would be our power forward for the future. So I think I'm going to do that. I don't really have another player to throw in here, as you can see. But I do have also another second-round pick, because I feel like, obviously I could have did this with getting Frank Ntilikina and not having to give up the second-round pick, but I think this is a fair trade. 2 top 10 picks, 2 top 10 technically, and then also a second-round pick for Lauri Markkanen, who's making $28 million a year, yes, but we're not going to be big free agent players, so I think this is an opportunity we should take. And the Knicks have the 5th pick, so clearly it didn't work out, and they would now have 3 top 10 picks, so let's do that. And yeah, we just traded for Lauri Markkanen, who is our highest rated player right now. So we are going to bring back Washington and Okongwu. Washington could now be a solid bench player for us, because we definitely need to upgrade the bench. And then Cody Zeller, I don't think I'm going to bring back as of now. So I'm going to offer Aaron Nesmith and Killian Hayes the qualifying offers. So free agency. Kyrie Irving, you want to come here? We do have a lot of money to spend, so I mean, we would be in the market for a shooting guard. I would give Bradley Beal $40 million a year. I don't know. Bradley Beal has no suitors. I know I just said we wouldn't be a free agency player, but if Bradley Beal has no suitors, I feel like we should at least offer him a deal. He is from Florida. We're not particularly close to Florida, but you know what? We're on the East Coast. This would be an in-division signing. I mean, I don't know why nobody would want to offer Bradley Beal $40 million, but you know what? I think we're going to do it. I think we are going to overspend on Bradley Beal. And the reason he would come to Charlotte is because we gave him a no-trade clause and a player option. So he literally controls everything here. We are giving him the keys to the city. I mean, Charlotte's also not a bad place to live in. It's not like a Detroit or Memphis. I think I would live in Charlotte. It's not like on the coast, but it's close. I don't know. I'm just trying to give the free agency pitch here to Bradley Beal. He's also born in St. Louis, Missouri, which is not very close to Charlotte, but I still think I'm going to offer him this deal. If he accepts it, he accepts it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I mean, I could go after Kevin Durant now. I'm just kidding. So we'll see if he accepts that. So if he does, we'd have 1, Beal would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I would probably want to bring back Rozier. He wants 16 mil. Okay. But also I want Killian Hayes, so that'd be 7. Nesmith would be 8. So we'll see if Beal accepts this deal, and he does. All right, so he is going to replace Terry Rozier. I'm not going to renounce rights on Hayes or Nesmith, obviously, but we will on everybody else. So I will probably want to bring in maybe a point guard on an experienced deal. So let's see. Sato did play with Bradley Beal, so maybe we'll look at that. I'm not sure here. So let's see. If we're going to bring in, or maybe a backup point guard. Do we want to bring back Sato? You know what? We will. We'll bring him back on a 2-year deal. Maybe he was best buds with Bradley Beal. I don't know their friendship, but we'll give him that. And then let's hope that Hayes and Aaron Nesmith come back. What does Hayes want per year? 11 mil? Okay. We're going to probably just wait for them to accept the qualifying offers. So yeah, Killian Hayes accepts the qualifying offer, and so does Aaron Nesmith. So player progression now. We just signed a 92 overall player coming off an incredible season. So I think it'll definitely be worth it. He saw maybe the trade in place for Markkanen, and maybe he's like, we could actually win here. So I think Okongwu is going to be really good. I mean, a Graham Beal backcourt isn't going to be very good defensively. This team overall isn't good. Actually, yeah, because it doesn't look like Clark isn't a great perimeter defender either, but Okongwu is going to be our middle linebacker of the defense. So I do want to send Terrence Clark to perimeter shooting, as he wasn't a particularly good shooter last year. I do want to also send, let's send Devontae Graham to perimeter defense, and then I am going to send, I think, Lauri Markkanen to perimeter shooting here. So we're going to be a really good offensive team, but probably not as much on the defensive end. All right, guys, so the rotation is Graham, Beal, Clark, Markkanen, and Okongwu, and the bench is going to be Washington, Hayes, Nesmith, and Satoransky. System proficiency, let's see. What is perimeter centric? It's 3 stars, but we are going to go to balance, which is 3.5. And our preseason power ranking, according to NBA.com, is a video high 15. I think we'll make the playoffs for the first time in the video. All right, so we were really good this year as we go 54-28, and we make the playoffs for the first time in the video. We are the 2 seed actually in the Eastern Conference, taking on the 7 seeded Cavs in round 1. Still have Sexland in the backcourt, Jalen Johnson at the 3, who I really wanted in that draft. Kevin Love and Andre Drummond still the front court. They drafted Isaac Okoro, who's been really solid for them. He's their 6th man. They drafted him with the 6th pick. Go figure. Kevin Porter Jr. was pretty solid last year. And then they have Olynyk, Payton, and Jetty Osman. Let's check out our stats, though. So Bradley Beal, 22 points a game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 51, 42, 85 splits, or 86 splits if you technically round up. Markkanen, 20 points, 8.5 rebounds. Yeah, was a lot better for us than he was for the Knicks. 45, 42, 88 splits. He had a true shooting of 60%. Beal, 64. Okongwu averaged 15 and 11. Also, almost 2 assists. Almost a steal and a half. 3.5 blocks. This dude's insane. This dude is absolutely insane. Devontae Graham, 14 points, 8 assists. 48, 43, 83 splits. Okay, we're a really good offensive team. Terrence Clark improved shooting-wise. Went from 39 to 43 field goal percentage-wise. And went from 28 to 34 three-point percentage-wise. Killian Hayes, 11.5 points, 3 rebounds, 44, 38, 90 splits. And then Aaron Nesmith, PJ Washington, and Sadaransky rounded out the bench. Nesmith shot 42 from 3. PJ Washington averaged 9 and 5. And then Sato about 5 and 4. So round 1 against the Cavs. Can we get our first playoff series victory of the video? We are up 2-1 over the Cavs in game 1. Bradley Beal dropped 31 for us. Okay. Devontae Graham had 12 assists. I probably should edit this rotation a little bit more. Yeah, so Sato's going to get like 12 minutes a night. Aaron Nesmith will give about 19 too, but I'm going to go like 22 to these guys. And then I want to make sure Clark will go 28. So let's go 36, 34, 34, 33. I want to play those guys a lot of minutes. So, yeah, we ended up winning game 2 as well. Yep, we won by 28. And then Okongwu at 29, 14, and 4. Wow, he's a stud. But game 3, we did lose by 8. So let's not let that happen here. And we end up winning in 5. So in game 4, we ended up winning by 38 points. You love to see it. And then in game 5, we ended up winning by 14. Okongwu averaged 18 and 13.5 with 4 blocks a game in that series. That is incredible. So we're taking on the Hawks here in round 2. I feel like it's going to be a tough matchup. So they have Trae Young. Obviously, he was incredible in round 1. Jalen Suggs out of Gonzaga here at the shooting guard position. Then they have DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, Hassan Whiteside, Thompson. I mean, you know what? This team isn't that good. It's not that good. I feel like we could beat them. And we win in 7. Yes. All right. Let's go. How did this happen? So Markkanen dropped 33 in game 1. We ended up winning by 2. Game 2, we lost by 5. So a very close first 2 games. Aaron Nesmith 22 and 19. Damn. Game 3, we ended up winning by 10. Markkanen dropped 29. Game 4, we lost by 5. Markkanen had 30 though. Game 5, Trae Young dropped a 50 piece. And they went up 3-2 on us. Okongwu had a great game. Game 6, though, we blew him out. Graham had a really good game. So did Okongwu. And then in game 7, we ended up winning in a really big defensive affair. 98-92 behind Bradley Beal's 20 points. Okay, so we're going to the conference finals. So we're taking on the 4-seeded Nets, who are the lower seed here. But they still have... Oh, no, they did lose Kyrie. All right. They do have Clint Capella, Jared Allen, and DeAndre Jordan. Holy centers. And there owns the well. Scotty Lewis. But yeah, Nikola Mirotic... Back in the NBA, KD has been balling in these playoffs, averaging 51, 46, 90. When he was 50, 40, 90, these last, oh my God, every year in Brooklyn, he was 50, 40, 90. That is kind of incredible, these last 4 years. Okay, Karis LeVert still at the 2, and then Dinwiddie at the 1 now. So, yeah, this might be the end of our run. It's 1-1. Okay, game 1, we ended up losing by 13. Game 2, we won by 3 points. Okongwu, man, he's been playing well these playoffs. Okay, come on. We're up 3-1. Let's freaking go. What? How is this team going to go to the finals? I didn't think we were going to be that good already. Maybe because the 2K doesn't give me lottery luck. They give me playoff sim luck, which I would definitely trade that for. So game 3, we ended up dropping 151 on their heads. All right, Terrence Clark has been pretty solid in the playoffs. Markkanen has been amazing for us. That was a great trade. And then game 4, we ended up winning by 13. All right, do not blow a 3-1 lead. We win in 5. That is what I'm talking about. All right, we won by 12 in game 5. Dude, We're in the NBA Finals taking on the Timberwolves, who wanted to sign Devontae Graham. They have D'Lo, Anthony Edwards, okay, Jared Culver, TJ Leaf, Cat, Luke Kennard, Clarkson, Isaac Humphries, Matthew Hurt. That's a good team. So let's see what happens here. Hornets versus T-Wolves. We are up 3-0. Oh my god. We actually turned around. And we are going to probably win the finals here. Picking up Bradley Beal and Markkanen were huge. Wow. Devontae Graham. He's been efficient, man. 52, 49, 94 in these playoffs. And then game 3, we won by 9 here. Wow. Okongwu had 6 blocks in that game. All right. I will definitely take the sim being on my side. It's looking like we are not going to sweep them, though, as we lose by 21 here. Okongwu had 24 and 13. I wonder who Finals MVP is going to be. I feel like it could be Markkanen, Graham, Okongwu, or Bradley Beal. All right, let's not blow a 3-0 lead here. That is something we do not want to do. All right, it's looking like that won't be the case. We are up by 14 here. Let's hop into the game. Markkanen has 34. Graham has 14 assists. All right, so we're in our city of Charlotte, bringing a championship back to North Carolina. Oh, Aaron Nesmith is in a power forward. I don't know why it says like I'm playing on Xbox, but I am playing with a PS4. I guess it doesn't matter because I'm playing with a PS4 controller. But everybody X, I am on PC. That's why the simulation goes a lot quicker than what it would on an Xbox or PS4. Okongwu has 14 points, 12 rebounds, and I'm sure he has a bunch of blocks as well. So they just cut it within 13. Let's get into Bradley Beal. Let's get our big free agency signing, or that is Devontae Graham. Wow, I am very stupid. All right, so let's give it to Bradley Beal here, and let's see what he can do. Let's get a screen from Aaron Nesmith, and let's... Oh, he fouled out, really? Oh, no, it was a 3-second violation. I'm dumb. I thought that was going to be an offensive screen, or an offensive foul there on an illegal screen. So let's get Bradley Beal open here. Markkanen has 34 and 10. That's incredible. So I want to score Bradley Beal. We got Luke Kennard guarding him, who's not particularly a good defender. Oh, you're going to give Bradley Beal way too much space. Green, that is a perfect release. 3. We're back up by 17 now. Damn. With Markkanen, we could also run the pick and pop. So let's see what we can do that. Can we get Markkanen open? No, we're going to get to Graham. Okongwu, roll to the rim. Oh, I wanted to get an alley-oop, and he misses the jumper. All right, Devontae Graham in transition. Let's get it to Terrence Clark, who is just too quick. He's just too quick, and he's going to throw that down. TJ Leaf is not going to keep up with Terrence Clark in transition. I knew we weren't going to be a good defensive team, but dropping 151 in the deciding finals game for us is just huge. Okongwu is going to get a block here because what are you doing? Do not try to score on Onyeka. Just don't. All right, 4 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to throw up a brick here. Jared Culver, no way that goes in. Let's get the board here. Let's run and let's score again. Terrence Clark, do I pull up? No, I'm not going to pull up. Oh, Okongwu, alley-oop this. What are we doing? So yeah, we won the finals in our 3rd season. That was crazy. I didn't think we were going to be that good. Onyeka Okongwu, the guy who's in the thumbnail, is your finals MVP. You love to see it. But yeah, in the playoffs, we had the highest offensive rating, the 3rd best defensive rating. But yeah, we were definitely an amazing offensive team. So yeah, that is going to be for me. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the Onyeka Okongwu Charlotte Hornets rebuild. This was a fun one to do. And yes, the next rebuild will probably be the LeBron, or I think it might go Jordan, LeBron, then Bill Russell. Maybe we'll do that, then Greg Popovich. Just let me know what you guys want to see in the comment section below. But yeah, that is going to be for me. Thank you all for watching. I love you guys like always, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, y'all.